Okay, it's April 11, 2025. I'm Todd Dunn. Today, I'm back in the boat shed. And what I'm going to do is continue with my work recoring part of the deck on Seaquestor. Right down here, I have a chunk of foam core that I've just cut, and I'm laying it out there and tracing around it so I can cut the deck open there. May do a little more out here at the end, but that's how big this piece of foam is. I might have to buy some more foam. I've got two pieces left, one here, one just forward of it. So what I'm going to do today is open the deck up for this piece and pry that piece of deck up. And then we're going to remove any balsa core that doesn't come up with the deck. Top skin, and let it dry out over the weekend, and hopefully Monday I'll glass that bit up. Then Tuesday I'll cut the next piece open and hopefully glass it up Wednesday, so that I'll be finished with this little repair by the 15th. And once I get this cut open, I'll decide if I'm going to need to go any further out. It just depends on the condition of the core. If I've got nice dry balsa all the way along the outboard edge of this cut, then I don't need to go further out. I'll just make sure I seal it up well with epoxy. So I'm going to cut this piece of deck out, then I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I've cut all the way around the piece. Now the trick is going to be see if I can pry it up. I haven't cut the boundary between the piece on the right there and the piece on the left. Piece on the left was glued back down last year. Maybe a little epoxy in there. We'll find out in a second if I need to run the saw along that joint. I'm going to try and pry it up right now. Well, there's the top skin of the deck. The right hand end of it is outboard. You can see over here, the core is saturated and pretty much gone. And only one little corner of it is gone on the other end. So it was a job to get that up. I had to delaminate it to pull it off. Over here it was easy, it just lifted right up. But once I got into this part, it was a task. So what I have to do now is remove all this core, because I'm going to replace that, all of it, even the good core, with foam, so that we do not have this water problem. Again, I've already got the piece of foam cut. So I'm just going to take the oscillating saw over there and remove all this core. The wet, saturated, dark looking balsa will come up easily. The stuff over there I'm going to actually have to cut between the core and the inner skin to get it up. So that's going to take a little bit longer. Then we'll leave this over the weekend for that surface to dry out. Well, that's it for today. I just broke my last saw blade, so I got to go buy some new ones, and hopefully the rest of that will come out pretty easily. I'll come over tomorrow and take the rest of that out. Shouldn't take too long, but yeah, that's fairly dry balsa. Little corner over there was wet. Probably have to do another little bit there, but you know, it's getting there, slowly but surely. Well, this was kind of a short video. As you saw, I got most of it open, but I broke 3 saw blades altogether cutting that, so I gotta go buy some new ones because I'm out. So I'm gonna head to the hardware store, pick up new blades, and then tomorrow I'll come back and finish that and clean it up and leave it to dry out thoroughly over the weekend. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting. It was a bit of a task up there, and my bum knee didn't help any, but I managed to get most of it done.